Hello and welcome to the Tater Cowgirl. Eddie is with her papa in the machine shop. I'm cooking for you today. I have not forgotten about you. And last weekend was Eddie's birthday on Super Bowl Sunday of all days, and I was really busy. I had to host a teenager birthday party, and she wanted German beefsteak cake. I'm still working on making that completely vegan, but I'm not there yet. I want to show you the beefsteak cake, but right now I'm not there yet. So she got her beefsteak cake, and they were laser tagging and got pizza. We made pizza, and it was a fun day, but I didn't have time to cook on that weekend. Today I'm making something you can make in advance. You know, it's a good meal to make for warming it up during the week. We're making a vegan potato casserole, and I show you what I'm doing. First, we need our vegan cheesy sauce, and that's a recipe I found, and I will link to my YouTube. I found on Jill. What is her name? McKeever's site. So that's her recipe. A little bit, I put chilies in, so I changed it a little bit, but it's basically her recipe. And I also, let's make the cheese sauce first, and then pile together the casserole, okay? So you need 1 chopped onion. Then you need 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. It's about one lemon. I have 1 lemon, Meyer lemon from my tree outside, which I use. Let's put that in. And I use my nutribullet here. So we have to chop it all up. Okay. Lemons, the squeezed out lemons go in my sink, makes a good scent in the sink, you know, in the drain. Okay, this is it. Then we need a 4-ounce diced green chili. Let's put that over here. We need 1/2 cup rolled oats. 1/4 cup nutritional yeast. Then we take 1.5 teaspoons salt. So that's 1.5 teaspoons. How are you all doing, people? The 49ers lost, meh, Super Bowl. But I like the Chiefs, I have to say. I like them too. I'm not a big football fan, but I'm rooted for our 49ers, of course. But the Chiefs, you know, didn't win 50 years. They were really nice how they were celebrated when I looked at it, so it's all good. Okay, so the salt, the juice, chili, and 2 cups of water. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, 2 tablespoons cornstarch, I forgot. 2 tablespoons cornstarch. Okay, and we grind this all up. It's runny, see? It will thicken when we heat it up, which is what we do now. here. Smells good. Smells cheesy. Okay, we heat it up. And don't need the nutribullet anymore. Let's get that out of the way here. Okay. And here I make a little casserole. We don't need that much. I had let's clean up here a little. I had cooked boiled potatoes left over because I'm making Swabian potato salad. The recipe is on my video, so you can look at it. But I want to make the casserole so that I have a little meal for tomorrow. You don't have to oil anything, not necessary. Okay. And don't walk away from that sauce, because you're going to burn it really fast. So let it boil. So you need about, I don't know, I have here about 8 potatoes. I don't think I need them all, maybe 4 boiled potatoes. I have a sliced tomato. And this is a veggie burger, and I put it in the microwave, and now I crumble it like a ground meat, basically, to get the consistency of ground meat. It's a fat-free veggie burger. The ones from Costco are these. These are really good if you get a hold of them. See? It's just veggie. It's not Beyond Burger or anything. I don't like Beyond Burger, by the way, but okay. So, we need that. Our sauce is thickening already. That's an easy meal too. Easy to make, easy peasy. Okay, put a little bit. It doesn't have to be thick already, but I put a little bit in the bottom here. Yeah, it thickens now. It's kind of like a bechamel almost. Huh? Yeah. Let me see. It's good. It's good, good, good. It's a little bit still runny, but you see how it thickens? Maybe 2-3 minutes and then it thickens. We don't need it too thick. We want it a little liquid. If you let it cool down, it gets even thicker. But that's not what we want. At this point, you can also use it as dip. That stuff is tortilla chips. Yeah, see, that's my test for thickness. I dip the spoon in, and if I can make a stripe like that, then I have my thickness. Okay, how are we gonna do that? So that you see what I'm doing. I start with the potatoes and make like slices like this big, say 1/2 centimeter. Yeah, I grew up with this metric system, I'm sorry. I think in metric system. Okay, and then you don't see it, of course. Let me go on this side. Yeah, we pile it in here, you know. Doesn't have to be super nice and pretty. Just pile it in. One layer. taters break, but that's okay. Can you do it with raw? I'm sure you can. I'm not sure how long you have to keep it in the oven then. I always do it with leftover boiled potatoes. I'm always making more boiled potatoes than I need, because you know, then you have for a second meal we have potatoes. I use red potatoes usually. I like red potatoes, but it's up to you. It's your choice. Num num num. Looking good. I think we get a little bit in. I have a little bit broken taters here, which I can pile in here. Alright, so it's the first layer. Now we put a little bit sauce over there. See how thick they got? See that? Yep, that's perfect. It's like a scallop potatoes, the thickness of the bechamel. Okay. Slower. I want everything coated. Alrighty then. Okay. Now we put the veggie burger in. All over the thing. Wow. Smells good, that veggie burger. Those Costco veggie burgers are really good, I have to say. Organic, non-GMO, fat-free. I hope I get them again in Costco. The problem at Costco is you get it one time and then next time you look, nothing is there anymore, right? Yeah, I know that too. Okay. Then we do another layer of taters. Nice slices, but they break. It's not a big deal though. Nobody sees it. They shovel it in later. Nobody looks how pretty your slices are, believe me. Yeah, that was an interesting Sunday. Super Bowl and 13-year-old Eddie's birthday with all the teenagers around, and then Eddie's mom, she had my step grandkids in the car. We had the car loaded with teenagers. Papa drove to the laser tag, and Eddie's mom, her car broke down in the middle of nowhere on Uvers Road. I mean, if you know where that is, between Morgan Hill and Gilroy, there's nothing, you know. No cell reception, nothing. It's about 10 miles back to Morgan Hill to walk. So she had to walk there with the kids, and thank God the sheriff saw them, stopped and took them to Santa Teresa Road. That was really nice. And from there they called my husband, who thank God heard the phone at the laser tag. So he drove there and picked them up. Then they tried to call AAA to tow the car. And AAA said, well, we can tow the car, you have to be there. And my daughter said, I'm not gonna walk back 10 miles just to be at the car. Where is the car? What is the next street? And she said, there is no street. Next to the pine tree, that's where the car is. She almost lost it, but my husband drove her there so that they can tow the car after he drove the kids home to my place for the birthday party. So he was just driving the whole day at Super Bowl Sunday. Poor guy, but he's not a Super Bowl fan. I have to say that he's not a sports fan, so he doesn't give a butt. I watched at home. Anyway, it all went well. Party was good. We got the car home, and it was all good. Okay, this is that. Now we do a little sauce again. Okay. smear it in. I put the oven on 425. Just to let you know. I mean, it's basically all cooked. It's not that you have to get anything raw in there. Now we put tomatoes on it. That here, and a little one over there. Don't throw anything away. Okie dokie. That's it. And then I would say we put a little sauce on top. You don't have to use vegan cheese on top. That is just fine how we do it. But you can, and if you have lost your weight like I have, I'm doing a little bit cheese on top, but make sure it's vegan and casein free. Some vegan cheeses contain casein, which is the carcinogen that's in you know, animal cheese, and you know, it doesn't make sense to eat vegan cheese if you have casein in it. You know what I mean? So don't do that. Okay, all the sauce is on. The sauce is on. With one potato left, that's okay. I can use it for potato salad. You do a little bit of basil on top. Looks good, I think. And I have my vegan cheese. I put a little bit on top. It's a Daya cheddar style sheds, casein free, dairy, lactose, and casein free. Gluten and soy free, cholesterol free. Put a little bit on top, not much, but a little bit, because I like it melted. But you don't have to, just don't do it. If you are on a strict weight loss, don't do it. I lost 118 pounds, I packed back on about 6 to 10 pounds. It always, you know, on Christmas it was 10, now it's 6 again. But and in Washington I packed 6 on. That was the first time. But you know, it is what it is. I feel better that way. I am not so weak. I also work out, so I got more muscles. That might be too, because muscles are weighing more than if you have none. Anyway, that's my potato casserole, vegan, fat-free, except of the cheese on top. And we put it in the oven about 25 minutes at 425. And I'm back with you as soon as it's done, and then I show you, alright? Hello! I took it out of the oven. It looks freaking good. But you know what? I forgot something. I forgot the pepper. So when you make it, you can put the pepper on the potato layers. I just put it on top right now a little bit. Gotta have a little pepper here. Okay, so sorry for that. And of course I try it for you. I want to show it to you first. Looks pretty good, huh? That's a good potato casserole. And let's get a plate and try it. How am I getting that out? Let's see. Smells good. Smells absolutely good. Let's take this one. That should work. First one is always the worst to take out. Ah, it went. It went. Scratch this all out. You can eat that with an arugula salad, you know, just with squeezed lemon on it. Let's try it. Good. It really tastes like scalloped potatoes. I don't think I need a vegan cheese actually. Tastes just fine. It's the cheesy sauce. Yep, that's a winner. See you next week. It's another rodeo. It's the Tater Cowgirls. And as you say in California, peace out. Bow.